I mean afternoon vlog. It's 2 p.m. It's Monday the 5th. And today on the to-do list, I still have bake the bread because I took too long with the proofs yesterday. It was like midnight by the time I finished, so I put it in the fridge, took it out 12 hours later. I didn't shape it before, so that's the only thing I'm worried about. So I'm waiting for it to warm up, possibly rise a little bit more, and then I'm gonna shape the dough and hopefully bake 2 loaves of bread today. I had drawing on the to-do list, which I was doing, and I'm gonna crochet a bit later, and I have aerial yoga at 6:30 p.m. So that's what's on the docket for today. And I'm about to enjoy this breakfast. I've been listening to some Black audiobooks for Black History Month. Right now I'm rereading Black Boy by Richard Wright. Again, I even as rereading it, I'm like, this is such a crazy story. His life was so crazy. But I was also reading one of Maya Angelou's books. Let me see, which one was it? I was reading And Still I Rise, her poetry book. But the other books that I got Communion by Bell Hooks, and I guess that's it. Because I think all the other ones had a wait list, so I have them on hold. Yeah, so I have Their Eyes Were Watching God on hold, even though I've read that too. Ain't I a Woman by Bell Hooks, The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. He's one of my favorite Black authors, so I'm really excited when I can actually check it out, but there's a few people ahead of me. That's pretty much it. No, I have a Selected Poems of Langston Hughes on hold too. So I'm just using the Libby library app to listen to this. You can just put in your library card information and then you have access to all of their ebooks and audiobooks. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna enjoy breakfast or brunch, I keep saying, and I'll see y'all when I'm doing some more stuff on my to-do list later. Friend made me breakfast or brunch now, but delicious.
Sleeping all day, cheaping, rolling, 50, okay, about to lose it. Body on fire, who love me long till you get tired. Ooh, baby, you got what you the real one, I'm inspired. Take me, cheat, when the night is, put that game on, and do it all right here, baby, nice and slow. Take me, cheat, when the night is. Put that game on, and do it all right, nice and slow. When you touch me, body, you ain't second stupid. The body on fire, who love me long till you get tired. Ooh, baby, who got what you the real one, I'm inspired. Baby, cheat, when the night is, put that game on, and do it all right, yeah, baby, nice and slow. Yeah, baby, cheat, when the night is, I'm summertime, put that game on, and do it all right, yeah, nice and slow.
My girlfriend's doing her breathing treatment. I'm undoing her hat and remaking it against her judgment.
And helping me get a job.
Oh, I also helped her apply for some jobs and write some emails. And then I'm also watching Grey's Anatomy. So I'm getting stuff done that wasn't even really on the to-do list and stuff on my to-do list at the same time, and forcing my girlfriend to do her to-do list.
I'm gonna do another. You're literally supposed to do breathing treatments in groups of 3 or 5.
I've been telling her to do her breathing treatment for months.
I haven't done it like that in so long. I'm gonna be so
She got
jittery
COVID for
all
the
day.
first time in October, and I told her to do it then, and it's February 5th, and she still is just now doing it. I put all of the yarn into the little bowly bowl, and I've got my Grey's Anatomy ready to go. All right, I'm just trying to remember which direction I was going. Looks like I was going this way. Preheated oven, Dutch oven for the bread. To tuck them a little again. I want them to be nice and tight underneath. This one seems tighter. I did a better job on this one, but it is what it is. This with a knife just to see if it would work, so we'll see when it bakes.
That's why I have to live off what my daughters provide.
Look.
I want my never get to eat.
We have a bread! Oh, it still has to go in uncovered. Oh, that was just... We have a bread!
So the boy was disappointed.
Korean sea salt and rosemary on this loaf. The first one looks fresh out the oven. As Rochelle did.
The bottom.
There you go.
Who is it? It's Sierra's first loaf.
Oh, that actually worked beautifully.
We have Sierra's first heel of the bread. She's baked well.
I don't know.
Maybe. She looks like it. Do a squish test. I think it feels baked well.
If you say so.
No, you squish it.
Turn the heat down.
Look at the bounce back.
Yeah. It just seems kind of doughy.
What are your thoughts? I want more.
The scoring kind of like split, but you see. So I did everything on my to-do list today. I went to yoga. I crocheted. I drew. I baked bread. I'm not sure what else was on there, but I know that I checked everything off my to-do list. So good night vlog. It's almost midnight, and tomorrow I don't have any yoga scheduled, but I do have other stuff that I have on my to-do list for tomorrow. But I have yoga the rest of the week, so Tuesday's my free day. Good night.
Tomorrow.
Hi vlog. I have some distressing news, which is that I came down with a cold very quickly yesterday, so I didn't film at all yesterday. That was the 6th. I woke up and I'm still very sick, but I moved my classes that I had to the live stream version of the yoga classes, and I'm kind of annoyed because it said that they would send the Zoom link 30 minutes before the class, and I didn't receive the Zoom link at all, even though I got the confirmation email that I signed up for the classes. And I called 3 times, nobody answered. I left an email because that's what they said in their voicemail, to contact them via email. I have yet to hear a reply, and obviously the classes started now. I don't even feel good, but I really did want to commit to these classes. I was just gonna make some modifications if I didn't feel completely comfortable. Obviously I'm sick, so I don't feel good, but I was still gonna try, and it's kind of annoying because I'm just like, I changed it to the online version of the class just to continue to try, and I'm still being stopped. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna be sick in bed all day again. I did edit my next vlog yesterday, at least the rough cut of it. I didn't add any like music or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. This week isn't going exactly how I planned now that I've gotten sick, so my to-do list is kind of out the window. I don't mind my body demanding rest and things like that. I definitely have an issue with sitting still. I do like to be productive and get things done, so I'm just gonna try to allow myself to be sick. I think for me, it's just hard because I do kind of get excited about the plans that I make. So I don't know. Trying to not feel like lazy while I'm just sitting around because there really isn't much for me to do while I'm sick. I'm also just kind of annoyed because I was the type of person that never got sick, and then in the past 6 months I've gotten sick like so many times I can't even count. And I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's since I moved back to Maryland, I'm getting back to germs I'm not used to or whatever. But like when I moved to California, I didn't have that issue, and I don't know why I'm being exposed to so many germs now. So it's just kind of frustrating because Rochelle, at least before when she was working at her school, it felt like every time I got sick, it was just because kids are kind of nasty. But this time I got sick from my other roommate, Quinn, and I don't know, she rides the metro, so I could say maybe it's that. But honestly, it's hard because you never really know where it's coming from. It could have come from anything, literally. I don't even know. But I haven't really been doing that. It could have came from the yoga classes for all I know. I have no idea. But yeah, all I know is I feel like crap, and I'm just gonna try to get some rest. Sorry this productive vlog isn't being as productive as I wanted it to be, but hopefully when I'm back on my feet, I can continue the things that I had planned.
Be careful.